Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Looks like we do have three. I thought it was just going to be
Yes,
the pop
yes.
culture 2 tonight. But
No, I will join you guys tonight. There has to be three.
there it does.
Not
It's
just
kind of
only
in the name.
one. There has to be three. Yes.
All right,
think
so how
we-
you doing?
Good.
Eh,
That's
doing okay.
still alive, waking up every day. That's
Yeah,
always a good
so
thing.
I'm noticing that Derger has a new job title. That's pretty
Yes.
impressive.
Yeah,
I got promoted.
Professional, nice.
I mean,
I was
How
CEO
do
of
you-
Google. Now I'm better off.
oh shit.
That's awesome.
So I really just want to get to the not really the meat and potatoes of this, but I'm really wanting to see this Hasbro fan stream.
Right.
Y'all
Yeah,
just
right.
like-
I think
Ooh.
I've skimmed through it. I think Ravens watched a little bit of it. You haven't seen anything. So
No,
I'm very
besides-
excited.
Yeah.
I'm very
So
excited to get your reactions.
Raven, if you would pull up the screen so that everyone can get an image of this.
Okay, yeah. So I brought this up in the background. I just wanted you to have this image ready for reference because there may or may not be a figure coming based off this guy, but I just want you to take it in, memorize it as best you can, and get ready for the full reveal of something you're going to be able to buy on a store shelf near you.
So right off the bat, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that they just reused like the animated Kingpin body, didn't they?
No, but you're onto something there. I'll give you that.
All right. I guess we can just skip to the 1601.
Yeah,
Oh.
he may be the
Oh,
first
that
figure
one's
they
you.
showed.
There you go.
Kind of mini sequel, downloadable content, and then they had a big drop. Spider-Man 2 came out in 2023, and we love taking.
I do want to say
inspiration
there is some stuff that I am interested in this stream, but
from January.
the
we
one
had a
I'm
big
getting
stream,
to,
and
I
we
think you're gonna
reviewed
have a
mini
good time with.
comics and Maximum Spider-Man. So that was comics, and then we'll be getting into Fantastic Four eventually. That trailer.
First off, so before we continue this, I did want to touch back on Maximum Spider-Man again because I'm not done defending that toy just yet.
Okay,
I'm
I'll give
not-
you this. I'll give you this. It's a cool figure. I'm probably getting it.
You are getting it. You pre-ordered it.
It's still a little bit much for what you
DJ,
get.
you know what? I'm gonna actually stop you and destroy you right here, right now. So Maximum Spider-Man, Marvel Legends. So because I already had this crash out on Ravens Across the Sands. Checks out on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There we go. And
Shameless.
Shameless.
Listen,
Just
I
kidding.
am the semi-professional. So, Maximum Spider Marvel Legends. Okay, share this tab instead. We're just going to look at some images, and then I'm going to pull up my case in point. So, all of this, what does it say? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands,
What's up, Zay?
3 heads. Zay, you want to hop in? You can. Just join, bro. Web 2 bendy webs, 3 web effects, and a stand for some of the web effects to pop into, as well as update articulation, drop down hips, wrist swivels for the first time in like 20 years. I'm gonna say, like not wrist swivels, but forearm swivels, first time in like 20 years.
Yep.
So very cool. Oh, and spider sense effect.
Yeah. The tingly.
Let me ask you this.
Spider tinglies.
Pause. I'm not done. I don't want you to ask me anything. Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legend, which retail for $35.
I'm not seeing any. I'm just seeing the maximum.
You guys switch the screen. There we
yeah,
go.
So $35 for what was essentially a what was it? A repaint.
Yep.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is what you got for $35. And well, actually, Big Bad saying 50, but 35. So was that not even like a full set of hands, some weird web effects, and then their generic ass like web line that doesn't really do anything. $35, which you put down the money for without question, dude. You did
But
that.
let me tell you this. Let me ask you this: can two things be true at the same time?
Depends.
Can,
Maybe.
Yes. Just say yes because they can.
Okay, fine. Yes.
It can be cool. You can want to buy it, but it can also still not be worth the money.
What's up, Trippin?
Okay, but here's my thing though, DJ or Dirger,
It can
whatever.
still be overpriced.
How is it overpriced? So how is it overpriced when people bought this thing up at $35.99?
The truth is that's overpriced.
This is very overpriced. Extremely overpriced.
I'm
Especially
not
if it's
arguing with that
50.
point.
So again, and Big Bad usually sells retail, right, Raven? Like,
Yes.
oh, then case in point, $49.99. You know, I'm just gonna do some switcheroo so that I'm not looking away from the camera whenever I'm looking at you. $49.99, DJ. Whereas, hold on, I'm switching. $50.
Another $49.99.
I'm really not seeing it. Like, so what would you have wanted them to do? $35 and cut out like half the hand selection, cut out one of the head sculpts, take away the bendy webs, and give you like one web effect? Like what would you,
I mean,
what,
I'm thinking there might just be a little bit of yacht money in there somewhere. You know?
but what is a fair price for this?
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's like a big jump, but it's just like maybe like 40 roughly.
My brain can't comprehend the people that will throw down dollar after dollar, penny after penny on repainted Marvel Legends. And I'm not talking about you, DJ. I'm not. If you wanted
No,
to
I
pick your
mean,
camera
it's a
up and
fair
go
point.
look into your like collection room and like show all the repaints off, you can, but I'm not talking about you. But they will
I'm not
see
arguing that fact. I'm saying that it
They
still
will-
is.
they will see this and be like, "Man, that's too much money." Oh, correct me. 6 pairs of hands because he's got 2 fists. Oh, unless they
Yep.
included the fists down here. I don't know. Who knows? But
Maybe.
At least
Those are
5
web
pairs of
gripping
hands.
hands.
2.
Oh, well then 6 pairs of hands.
4, 5.
6.
I still stand by my point. I think
You can.
it can be cool, but it can also
I
be
don't. I really don't know.
Oh, this
Okay,
ain't
but
game
they can.
reversed yet.
They can always be higher priced, but that still doesn't negate the fact that exactly, Zay, exactly. That still does not negate the fact that they are charging it's the same price. Hasbro has the license for Marvel Legends for anything Spider-Man. They don't have to pay a separate licensing fee to do these things.
Nah,
So,
that one might be a funny thing though.
Well, Sony can kick rocks and blow eggs.
I'm just saying,
Like,
there might be a little
seriously.
extra dough in there.
This is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous for the price. This
Sony probably took their cut from that one.
perhaps, but this is overpriced. If the Maximum series came out and they were like, we want $50 for 4 webs, a crappy like web line.
It wasn't 50
not,
when it came out though. Just keep that in mind.
But Big Bad Toy Store doesn't upcharge. They don't charge like market like after seller prices.
Yeah,
That's
but nobody
retail.
paid $50 for that thing.
Okay, well then
Unless
fine.
they went on eBay.
35 regardless, it doesn't matter. This is abhorrent. Maximum
I'm not
Spider-Man on
arguing
the
with
other hand, I will die on this hill that this is plenty because again, just to, we'll do Mayfex Spider-Man. And because I'm a Mayfex stan, I love Mayfex, but at the same time, the amount of where's one with all the accessories out and stuff.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for just like the basic
That
Spider-Man,
one.
but with like all the accessories out, so that I could see a piece count.
Yeah.
Oh, the
okay.
$118 one there.
Oh yeah, DJ, I'm going somewhere with this. Mafexes are higher priced. One, they're imports, and two, they're better figures than Marvel Legends.
That's the fantastic AliExpress $18 one.
It is
Yeah.
CT Toys, totally
Love
worth it.
Love it.
But
CT effects.
okay, well this is about as good as I can do to show off everything. So okay, so this is like $100 retail. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 webs. You're gonna get at least like probably 4 sets of hands. 2 of those being and a set of swappable feet for like magnets. So again, really good figure, really good posability, really good detail and paint work, and everything you could want out of a Spider-Man figure. Mafex Spider-Man gives you. But however, that is $100. What Hasbro is giving is $50 for. Oh, I don't even think it showed. Okay, my bad. It didn't show anything that I was going over. So all of this, $100. Maximum Spider-Man, $50. I don't see what people are complaining about. It looks cool. I'm excited. May 3rd cannot get here soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, be excited. I am too. But we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Raven, give me some input.
Well, I like Spider-Man, but I am not a big Spider-Man figure collector. I have maybe 2 legit Spider-Man figures, and then the rest are my CT toys.
Mm-hmm.
Venom, on the other hand, I've bought a lot of Venoms.
Understandable.
I collect the Venoms.
Yes.
The Spider-Man ones are, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about Spider-Man, but I was always more into the anti-hero Venom than the whiny Luke Skywalker wannabe Spider-Man. Just saying.
Ouch. But
Just
fair
saying.
enough. Fair enough.
I've always been more Batman than Spider-Man. I'm gonna be honest, but I do
I'm
enjoy
ambidextrous.
Spider-Man.
With Marvel Legends, you don't
That's
really
not
need to
ambidextrous.
worry about something breaking if it falls off the shelf compared to Mofex.
Word tripping because my Mofex Spider-Man had to get a replacement because he fell onto carpeted floor and his like foot peg broke off. So,
Good
I've had some
Lord, that's why
SH
my
figures that
Mofex
did
stays in this box.
but no, I mean, still, I can't get past all the hate and it's not even you, DJ, that I'm directing this at. It's at all the stupid clickbait YouTube things that are like, toy collecting is dead. $50 maximum ripoff. Like, no, I'm sorry. Go and look back at all of Hasbro's previous money grabs and everything, i.e. the Spider-Man 2.
No, I have a very nuanced approach to it. Toy collecting is not dead. It's very much alive because this thing sold out regardless of the price.
Well, because it's quality. People will buy stuff if you include something worthy. This is clearly worthy of that price.
Hold on. We still have yet to see it in hand to know quality, though.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
that is
fair.
a good point. You may get it and it just falls apart in your hand.
Yeah,
we'll
they could
never know until
they are going a new direction with the new design. So, I mean, how many Marvel Legends have you seen, like in the recent years, do the type of articulation this one has? You know,
and
only one that comes close.
Retooling of an old mold, because they did have a pretty solid Spider-Man, so they may have just added more articulation to an existing mold.
So, okay, most likely this is the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man with some retooling, which is fine. That was a quality Spider-Man. I'm hoping that my only hopes is that it doesn't have that cutout in the back of the neck, that they've redone their like head articulation to be like double, like dumbbell, a ball peg at the top and bottom to eliminate.
Go to that
having
picture
to
where
have
he's
the
web
notch.
swinging. They may show you.
Well, it's not that. Oh, that's right, because his neck is also articulated on this one.
Yeah,
that's right. So
it's like a Mofex.
Yeah,
Mofex neck.
The only thing I would want different is right here at the ab to do away with that crunch and replace it with a dumbbell. That would have been supreme.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm excited. It could be a retool that wouldn't be out of the ordinary. But again, all the accessories, having wrist swivels back again. This is not 20 years old, but it's 20 years old. Wrist forearm swivel.
Yep.
That's really cool. I'm excited, but enough about that. I just wanted to crash out again because again, all my YouTube feed is maximum revolve. I've already said it, and I had to convince this dude on the day that it was coming out. Like, are you sure you don't want to get? Well, I've got a lot of Spider-Man. Are you sure you don't want to get it? Well, but I really like my animated ones. DJ, this is a completely new one. Are you sure? Well, I guess I'll get it. So
hey, I just got a pre-order down. I don't own it yet.
Enabling full effect.
Go ahead and cancel it. I'm sure someone will like to pick up that pre-order.
I don't know if they'll put it up again or what.
You should
Anyway.
you should sell your pre-order. Let's see if it's the same quality.
Yeah, that's
as
what
new
seems to be the
Punisher,
popular
it'd
thing.
be worth
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that new Punisher was the shit.
You're talking about the one that came with
Bushwhack.
like, yeah, I've wanted to get him. I'm kind of sad that I missed out. But no, he looks cool. But let's get on with this cruddy fan stream thing.
Well, it's not all cruddy. Let's be fair. There's some good stuff in there.
Awesome.
But
yet because we are still in the Captain America: Brave New World movie window, which I went to see in an opening week. It was awesome to see Red Hulk and some great battle scenes there. But so this stream is we're just going to come out. This is going to be Gamerverse.
you can skim ahead if you want.
Segment of fans, and
okay.
and we have something for comic.
This is them just.
Here, this is Spirit.
Okay, I want this guy.
Yeah, Spirit Spider.
I figured
was
you
one
get
of
all
the,
over that.
alternate skins that you could use in.
However, here I am complaining already because
I already know what you're gonna say.
Well, again, if Hasbro wants to retool, they've had Renew Your Vows, they've had Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man out. Why are they using this busted ass mold still? I know there's no dumbbell up here in the diaphragm. I know it's using the same basic ab crunch as Mr. Spider-Man Unlimited here. And other than that, he looks really cool, but yeah, if he's just using the same busted ass stuff and he's just essentially like a white figure.
I'm surprised you didn't bring up the butterfly joint not being there.
He doesn't have butterfly joints?
I don't think so. It's from that picture, it doesn't look like he does.
Well, again, these are renders. These are renders.
Spider-Man.
I thought that was a
They can make
prototype
changes.
Oh no.
No, that's the prototype. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to save them, but no, never mind.
I mean, it's still cool, but
I'll wait for Ollie's. I'll wait.
You're not gonna get that.
Let's see. I just want that skull, but not the body. Facts. I can use that skull for a lot of stuff.
Maybe a Ghost Rider if you
Here
want
we
to.
go.
In March, so stay tuned for more details on when you can lock in your Spirit Spider. But that is the first of our Spider.
And it's a Walmart
Spider-Man
Walmart
exclusive, so it's not
exclusive.
Ollie's anytime
reveals
soon.
today. We're gonna just
There's been
What are you
plenty of
talking about?
exclusives.
That'll be at Ollie's in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's been
I
plenty of
don't know.
exclusives that shown up at Walmart or at Ollie's, dude. 100%.
I think there's still people who want that bad enough to where it's not going to get to go to Ollie's.
I don't know. That's a really niche character. But again, before we continue, because the big ticket one is literally next. I saw a little snippet.
Yeah, I'll pick it up when it goes to Ollie's just for the skull. I'll pay $5 for the skull.
Yeah, that's an Ollie's purchase. And if it
Now
never
they're
goes,
usually $10.
Yeah, Ollie's is going up in price. Bastards.
I'm fine with missing out on it if I never get it at discount. But I'm glad that they're doing that niche thing. But what would be cooler is if they took this Gameverse subline and touched on older Marvel video game properties. Wouldn't you love to see a Marvel Spider-Man PS1 styled figure? I mean, you could go low poly and all. Web of Shadows designs, Ultimate Spider-Man video game rendition of
Would you like?
Venom.
You know what? You just brought something up to me. Let me go grab it. You guys hold down the fort.
But yeah, Raven, wouldn't you love to see like video game representations of like Marvel characters in this Gameverse line?
I would. I mean, they've got so many games that they can draw from, and it just seems they pick out very specific, very small quantity of those characters to use.
Very niche games.
Yeah.
or not niche games, but like niche characters in that game.
Yeah.
Go ahead, show us what you got.
Who's the
Dude.
most popular? Let's go.
I recently got the Secret Wars Spider-Man, and I already had the black suit, so I swapped the heads. The bulkier body looks much more like Web of Shadows, if you ask me.
It's close. The eyes are not quite as small, but it's close.
Yeah.
No, it's like almost there. I don't think they were trying to make Web of
close.
Shadows.
Well, they weren't, but I would like to see them do like give me the Web of Shadows Spider-Man and black suit design with the purples and the blues in there. They haven't given us a symbiote that looks like that in a while, or like a black suit with like the purple hues. Give me something like that.
Ultimate Spider-Man, the black suit in a 5-pack.
That's a 5-pack, and then again that teen mold from back then is still kind of busted. So I don't know. I would like to see the game verse.
Keep the train rolling here. This is our next item.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Here, this is a deluxe item. That Spirit Spider was a standard figure. This is a deluxe Kingpin, who was, as I have researched, the first boss battle in the original.
Wow.
He's got like gorilla hands.
Yep. Go ahead. Go back. Go ahead. Yep. That's like the Fix It Joe body.
He gets funnier every time you go back.
Hold on.
He's very chimp-like in his proportions. Why'd they make his head so huge?
I think that's the Maximum Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
See, Trippin says, I like the look of this Kingpin.
That's fine, but like when they're trying to sell it as the video game version, a little bit of a stretch, right?
I've got Joe Fix-It around here somewhere.
Yeah, pull out your Kingpin.
Yeah, because this one looks bigger than the last Kingpin they put out.
Oh, the retro card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got mine on the back.
That is 100% the Joe Fix-It.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they even say they did that in the stream. They just were like, yeah, this is just what we did.
So technically, all I gotta do is find somebody who wants to sell the hands and the head, and I've got my Joe Fix-It. I've got a Kingpin.
Are you gonna paint it? Because you got to make it video game accurate, right?
No, I don't.
Oh,
he's just gonna get his ass beat by Daredevil. So,
well, in this case, it would be Spider-Man. But
yeah, this is a big L for me.
I like it. He's
Are you pre-ordering this?
No, but I'll appreciate it from afar. I'm appreciating it now.
I like the fact that they made Kingpin that much bigger, but
they just,
I don't know. There's just something
they
off
reused
about it.
the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the freaking Netflix Kingpin that came out for like Hawkeye, I think that would have been closer. Like, yeah, it would have been small, but at least it would have been closer to this.
They could have,
yeah.
I mean, he looks more like a human being there, not like a monster.
You know what it is? Hasbro got a whole return shipment of those Joe Fix-Its that landed at Ollie's, and we're like, "What do we do with this?"
Here you go.
We can rebuild it. We can make it better.
Wow.
On some previous versions, so that's what we tried to create here. He's got new hands.
Well, they did try. That is for sure.
New release. Dropped $40 for this deluxe figure that looks nothing like the source material. We gave him new hands and a cool little walking stick.
You know, they when they get it right, they get it right, and when they don't, well, here we are.
Oh, wow. Available only at Amazon. I'm just scrubbing through to see what they've got.
Oh, that's an Amazon exclusive? I didn't pick up on that. Oh, no.
We typically do the more Toy Biz comic, nostalgia inspired.
Oh, they don't
figures
put
of
the,
that,
they'll
but
put the price
so-
out later, but probably about 40.
They
You
said
can't see the
deluxe,
price until it's
so
up.
probably like $37.99 if it's a deluxe. Around there. Didn't say it was worth it, but that's the price.
Really excited to walk you through this, where we're going to alternate here because there's a bunch of different Peters and Mileses in here.
Now
but
there
we're gonna
is
get started here
admittedly
with the
some repaints
Miles
in here,
Morales
and
his
you'll probably
upgraded
pick
suit.
up on that right
Thank
away.
Also to our teammate on Disney
Oh.
Action Brands here, marketing, Brandon for helping pose our figures out today. So he was
Absolutely.
nice enough to help us out. So let's tell them about the upgraded suit here, which kind of looks like the Spider-Man we just looked at, but not. This is the Miles version.
Yeah, one of the
was
colorways
there-
for this costume was
What's
a
wrong?
look that I'm guessing
Hold on.
was inspired by the classic Peter Parker.
Oh
Red
yeah,
Hood.
they did. They looked back
So
at some of the
that's
old
what we're trying
figures
to
that they
accomplish
did.
here with Miles, and it was really kind
So
of
this is
cool to
straight
see a
up the
costume that
last Miles
up until this
figure.
point has always
painted
been done
red
just
and
black
blue.
and red. To see that with the
I mean,
logo switched out to the
It's a
the
cool
white, which
variant,
is,
right? In the
very-
game,
It's
but
a cool variant.
I just don't know if I want to pick up every variant costume.
Yeah.
As a
Morales.
figure.
The next one, we're going to go to a Peter Parker. I'm going to just say this figure might be my favorite in the wave, but I'll let Dwight talk you through. There's a lot more detail.
If this is what I
than you
think it
might
is,
first
yeah.
expect on it. But
All
This
right.
one I'm probably
what's
getting.
going on with the
So we have,
black suit?
we have the black
Ooh.
suit for Peter Parker.
See, that's
No
what happens
toe
when you try.
articulation.
We'd call the symbiote suit. He also comes with alternate.
But
It
glad to
looks
see
a lot more textured.
Yeah, glad to
Yes.
see some texture in here.
Let's see,
Yeah,
the retro
you
card
have to.
was $49.99. Yeah, for the
But-
Kingpin.
I'm not liking the toe articulation. The lack of.
Well, it's hard to tell because there's clearly
There's
some
none.
lines around his feet. So maybe
That's for there's a weird ankle guard thing on the symbiote suit. That's what that is, because I'm looking at this foot and there's not even a line.
alternate hands, and he is 100% new sculpt, including a new symbiote kind of splat effect, which is kind of fun and different and unique to this character.
Okay, I mean that's cool.
Once you get this thing in hand,
Ish.
you'll really see how the
I mean, especially if it's
details of this
retail,
costume come to life.
normal price,
If you
right?
played the game, you know that it's
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
a clean black
Yeah.
bodysuit.
No toe articulation.
Well, I can't see over the bar.
Yep.
Oh.
Caveman said it.
Yeah.
It has
Even
all
more.
this kind of intermix
Yeah.
between smooth
There's
armor
none.
kind of plates and pieces. So
I mean,
all of that was recreated.
They take
beautifully in
the
this figure to
butterfly
make a really, really
articulation away
awesome,
from this one
striking
too.
new variation of the
Wait,
body.
no
you might
way.
be right.
So
That is a bummer if they did.
what?
Yeah, it doesn't even
What?
look like it doesn't have butterfly either.
No, hold on. Let me go back just a smidge.
Nope.
No. The hell is Hasbro doing?
Working backwards.
You know what? Actually, maybe this is their whole game plan. They're gonna give subpar articulation for their standard releases, and they're gonna move all the extensive. Exactly. They're gonna move all of their premium articulation to their maximum series. So butterfly joints, abdomen upgrades, the new neck articulation they're working on. That's going to be on maximum series. Mark my words, that's what they're doing.
Austin,
this
I hope
costume
you're
come to life.
wrong,
if you
but
played
you're
the game,
probably right.
Yeah, they're going to upcharge for butterflies now, 100%.
you know that it's not just a clean black bodysuit. It has all this kind of ick intermixed between smooth armor.
Okay, so it's an inherently cool design, but I'm feeling that I don't think the game needed to be like this over technical with the symbiote design.
My
Like, it
carded version's better than this though.
You're what?
My carded Black Symbiote Spider-Man, the old one from 4 or 5 years ago, that one has butterfly joints.
Yeah.
That's actually what this one is that I showed off. It's just got the different head on it. So
Gameverse.
Yeah, well, why does Game?
butterflies.
Wait, so Gameverse is a higher cost, but they get worse articulation?
well,
What
that,
is-
that's not true because the Miles had butterflies.
The one that they just showed?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
pretty sure.
I don't think it did.
It didn't look like it. Okay, it does.
Yeah, because it's using the body from the old one. I have that one.
Okay, well, fine. It's using the body, but just the design of this, I'm not feeling like how overly overdone the design on this suit is. Like with all these.
I mean, I get it. They probably just wanted to like have a design that like set it apart from other versions. Like you don't want to retread over and over, right? You want to have little differences.
I guess, but the black suit is like timeless though. You don't need to like update that one. And
the basics are still there. You know.
I guess I don't like all the paneling work and all that, but that's personal taste. Big L. Can we get an L in the chat for no butterflies on standard releases? Moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and call that.
Okay, this is Captain the same one.
Cool. 2 repaints in the same line. That's awesome.
And it's the exact same figure.
Okay, I can get behind this, though. This has got butterflies. What is this?
This is the anti-venom suit.
Cool blue and silver.
And it is on the Sunfire body.
So this does have butterflies, though.
That one does.
So did the Sunfire.
Oh, but
it's a big old sculpt, no excuse.
Yeah. Especially when they say it's a brand new sculpt.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, oh, so you purposely made the sculpt shitty?
The interesting thing about this anti-venom suit, though, just as a side thing, that's not the original colors. That's a variant. So they're putting out the variant before they do like an original version. So I'm thinking they're trying to get a double dip on that. Maybe
they 100% are. Even though this is a cool look, I dig the look, but I'm not going to go on my way and spend probably $30 on this for.
You can just wait for the regular version.
That shit. Well, that's assuming I'm going to pick it up. But for that same shit ass damn web line that they give, and these hands, and again, no toe articulation, the same ass abdomen. So whatever. Okay, moving along.
Here's a new.
This looks cool. I like this.
Based off of a look that I believe was created for the video game specifically.
Like that's pretty cool.
If I have that wrong.
Like that almost gives like Spider-Man G.I. Joe vibes, does it not, Raven?
Kind of, yeah. This one's got butterfly joints too, though.
Please let me know. But I believe this was a unique look here. This is.
It's not all skins for the game because there's 2 original sculpts with different characters. And the last one's going to be shown, I think, next.
Which
so we
one
had
is
Kingpin.
this one?
That's a Miles variant costume, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I didn't get like a ton of the variants when I was playing through the game. I just, picked up the occasional one that was like, oh, I want to play that one. I want to get that one.
This looks cool though. I could maybe see myself actually picking this one up potentially.
What's that? The Daredevil legs?
It looks like them.
They said it was an all new sculpt, but you know how it goes. They might have reused something.
But I could see myself getting this because he could pair well with like some military characters. I feel.
Yeah. Spider-Man joins their army.
Tentatively okay. This is a lukewarm.
All right, Miles. $20.99 here comes with the web splash.
Oh, this is Miles $20.99.
Revisit these.
That's a variant.
Sometimes.
Okay.
The fact of the game releases, we have more different type of claw hands.
So here's the other character that I was talking about.
And a gripping hand because she comes with.
I mean, she looks like a game. You can't argue that.
Platoon, which is molded in a translucent
I guess, but what's wrong with her fucking midsection? And why is her crotch? Why is there a bulge in her crotch?
No hate.
Dude, there's a bulge in her crotch.
It's 2025, Austin. Get with the time.
That's fine, but there's a bulge in her crotch. I'm not feeling this one at all. Something just looks wrong here.
The ponytail is on a swivel.
I'm not feeling this one. I'm sorry.
Dead man left a comment.
Oh boy. Hey, get that pre-order in. Oh,
okay. Yeah, this is
the 19
one.
inches.
I like this.
Just plop him down there. I don't know if that was loud, but I felt it. This guy is.
You're probably gonna like some of the
just about 10 and a
accessories,
half, honestly, at least 10 and a half
particularly
inches
one.
tall, depending on how upright you get him there. But
Some of the what?
You're gonna
the
like at least
accessories?
one of the accessories, yeah.
10 and
just
a
tell
half-
us about all that goes into this. There's a lot to
half
cover.
inches
here.
tall.
Where do you want to start?
Oh yeah.
Not quite
Yeah.
19 inches,
McFarlane.
but at least
Articulation
12.
Systems.
He's almost
This
1.6.
is a 10.5-inch super articulated Venom.
Have
action
you
figure.
seen the 1/6 scale Venom? Like the Hot
The
Toys
Hot
one?
Toys one?
Oh,
'Cause he's
I haven't
massive.
seen it.
This is
at all?
nowhere near.
No,
Yeah,
no,
this is
like
nowhere-
I'm talking about like it's almost a 12-inch figure is what I'm getting at.
Oh, gotcha.
He
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the toe articulation, double arms and legs, alternate hands, butterflies, double torso, neck barbell, alternate likenesses.
I like.
He's got
I like the
everything
slime
you
in the
possibly
mouth.
want for this character.
Well, here's the
It's
cool
got
thing
this
about it. I
great,
think they're about to show it off.
iconic white logo that goes on his chest and his back. He actually had 2 different variations in the game. From like when you first see him to when the final battle form is, the logo kind of changes a little bit, and that's what we've delivered here. The face actually has a cool little extra something about it too, at least this variation that we have on here with the tongue. There's 2 different ways that you can kind of display this guy. The slime, the drool, actually can come out of his mouth, which is kind of fun.
Okay,
So
that's
you
cool.
can display him
Yeah.
more as we've always done. But since the drool was such a cool effect and this character was so large, we added an extra little piece of drool that can wrap around the top and bottom of his tongue to be really, really gross and nasty. And then he comes with some extra bits and pieces too.
Yeah, just on the drool. Is that our first drool?
I think
Accessory?
I will say it does
Government
seem like these
mandate.
guys kind of try to
with drool sculpted to
But
the
like
tongue.
removable.
had
This is our
word
first-
filler to
yes,
keep the
first
conversation
removable
going.
drool
Technology.
in the
Yeah.
Marvel Legends line.
So he also
Innovation.
innovation. He also
I'm digging-
comes with, as
I don't
Mike said,
know
another
about this
head
one though.
Portrait there with his mouth closed.
I
If you
want to
wanna
see the
count up all
price.
teeth, I
If
know that's
it's
a lot.
not
That's a
too
lot of
bad,
The
that
most teethy
that-
of heads we've
I'll
done
get it. Let's
on Venoms.
face it.
So yeah, I kind of like this head a lot.
I like
The
how
drool
big
and
he
tongue
is.
awesome,
It's just
but
nice.
the Wicked Grin is also just a really, really cool.
They could have cheaped out and
variation
just
for
made like a
Venom.
little miniature version.
So
Be
he's
like,
got
oh, that's all you're
two
getting. Get
claw
over it.
hands. He's got 2 fist hands and a really
I
elaborate
don't know.
symbiote weapon effect attachment.
They could have done what they did for Kingpin.
Oh, that's true.
They
we
could have.
took a suited body and we just put Venom's head on it.
I don't know. I mean, I like the drool. I like that you can replace. I'm assuming that the tendrils replace the hands.
It's
Like, I
either
don't
it's going to
think
go
those-
over the fist or that's got a peg on it. So I'm not
So
See, that was my thing. The legs being like fucking twice the size of the body.
yeah, the proportions do
that might
seem
be
off.
accurate though. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I mean, he looks
Yeah.
cool. Okay, well, I guess we can skip this because this is just a repaint.
I
Like
mean,
that.
X-Men's
That's
cool. Let's not.
that's
let's
the
not
Wolverine
discount
body. That's the same Wolverine body they've been
it.
using.
No, that's Warpath. He's going to be taller, like much taller.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, then fine. They utilize another one of their same X-Men bodies that they've been using for 10 years.
I'm trying to think of what that might be. That could.
It's probably
be...
the Vulcan body. It's probably a Vulcan.
No, I think that might be the. God, what was it? It was the. I can't think of the name. They reused They reused this character for the animated Venom figure. They reused his body. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
I don't know.
Omega Red. That's who it is. It was the Omega Red body.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of not let down.
No, I mean,
necessarily.
I'm telling it was a mixed bag, and there's nowhere else to really say it. There's some good and there's some bad.
What's Raccoon City Outbreak?
It could be a fan game.
It's on PS5.
I've got nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
A new game, a new Resident Evil game coming?
Potentially. Let me see what Raccoon City Outbreak is.
I feel like I would have heard about some kind of like Capcom stream or something though. I don't know.
Resident Evil Outbreak is available on PS5, and it's a survival horror game that takes place in Raccoon City after a T-virus outbreak. The game involves escaping the city before a missile strike from U.S. government. So,
I am also going to. I'm just going to put in Resident Evil and look at the newsfeed and see if there was something I missed.
I don't know. Maybe it's that part of that online multiplayer that they had.
Let's see. Trippin' Toy says that's a Mega Red body as well.
Oh, well, I guess DJ was right. Thanks,
I
Trippin'.
know my stuff sometimes.
So let's take a look at the new Final Destination trailer. See,
Final Destin.
Destin.
Well, Devin, shall I be in the new Final Destin?
My name is Ashley.
Sorry, I don't pay YouTube $15
I'm
to
the
have ad
founder
free.
of a small company named Unwrap.
I don't even have ad blocker.
Death
No.
doesn't like to be cheated.
All right, so I guess we'll just talk over it like we did on the Devil's Toys.
Oh, do we not need to pause it?
I think as long as we're talking, and then we'll pause every so often. But this one, wait, that looked really bad. What was that?
That was a dude getting steamrolled, right? Hey,
No,
you
he
gonna go
was
full
getting
screen or
pulled.
what?
Oh, DJ, I'm sorry. No, what? What is this?
This
Hey,
looks like a fan made.
But this is on Screen Culture.
That looks like AI, like really bad AI.
Yeah, this doesn't look.
That's a fan made one.
But
They took parts of the original trailer and spliced in crap.
You're the result.
But this is new.
of people who avoided their death.
Well, that's not. I mean, that's from the.
Yeah.
Mate,
Passenger airbag has been turned on.
I'm unsure.
As well of their fate. The death.
Oh wait, you're right, because I think that scene right there was from some like maybe the Child's Play movie
Yeah.
or something,
So you
and that's
this
from
is-
Saw.
Yeah, that's Saw.
Hold on.
So is this the
Oh,
trailer that you
watch
saw
our
earlier?
first trailer concept. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I just got fooled. I am sorry for wasting everybody's time.
It's okay.
Wow.
It's a usual occurrence.
Well, Child's Play remake, Escape Room 2, and The Crazies. Okay. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm excited to see the movie now.
Well, DJ, is there oh, there was an alternate scene with Toby versus Goblin in No Way Home.
I don't know. Is there?
Well, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Anyway, you want me to throw it up?
Don't throw up.
Okay, fine. I'll pull my legs. So, see him going in for the kill.
This looks like it's fan made.
It's not fan made.
No, it was a cutscene.
Deleted scene. Don't know why this wouldn't have been included in the final movie though, because Toby facing Green Goblin is pretty huge.
They've already done it.
I guess, but it's all reason to bring them back. Oh.
Bar scene.
You hear him say my back? Are we gonna? Interesting. So I guess
They're
some
using
portions
a lot
of
of
this.
audio from other movies.
Yeah.
The CGI looks really weird on his face, and I don't know why.
Probably because it's unfinished.
I think
Is what I would-
played. They played clips that were actually in the movie, though.
Well,
Right.
yeah, because it's a deleted scene, so portions of this probably made it into the final film, but then like this full segment might not have.
I'm going to do some internet sleuthing.
You don't have to. The comments are right here. Oh, damn it!
Genuinely thought this
Never-
was a deleted scene.
Okay, I just got twice. All right, what do y'all
Trust
wanna
my
take a look
judgment.
at?
Trust my judgment.
What do y'all want to take a look at? Is there anything new and exciting that y'all have come across that you want to see? That you want?
Well, the newest thing was
Chit-chat
that fan stream with Hasbro. So,
What?
there's a new Karate Kid trailer. Oh no, it's 2 months old.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Incredibles 3.
That's 6 months old.
Yeah, apparently it was everything that happened at D23. Interesting.
GTA 6 got announced.
No
Again?
way.
Why not?
What's the release date on that bad boy?
2035.
Eventually.
So, Raven, are you excited for this Hard Eyes movie? I think it's already out, but
Yeah, it's already out. It looks good. I haven't taken the time to go see it. I'll probably wait till it gets onto a streaming service or whatnot. But it again, it's like we were talking on the horror show. It's getting back to the basics with horror movies. It looks like. So I'm kind of excited about it. I think Toy Addict saw it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Tripping with Toys, Daredevil trailer.
Oh, they did show
there's a
off
new
a new
one?
trailer, didn't they?
Yep, that's at the top.
and apparently the Constantine reboot, sequel, requel, whatever is in development. Because
Yeah, they're starting like pre-writing or something like that.
I wonder if
Interesting.
Keanu's career trajectory is going to affect what they do with this new Constantine film. Are they going to like try to bring in some John Wick style action because that's what he does now? I mean, what does Constantine 2 look like?
I mean,
I would like to see him, I don't know, start dipping into the DC universe with the rest of them.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, that'd be cool. But is he going to be in this new continuity, or is he going to mess with some of the established ones from before?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, which one would it be? Is it the demos? Is it this official clip, which is a?
No, that one's
I guess
a day
so.
old.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Well, that's
Well,
that's only like
that one's
30
only
seconds.
30 seconds.
Right there.
Which one's
Yeah,
longer?
the one down below it.
That one's a month old.
We're all on about the breaking
Thank you for
news here.
finding the time.
Hot off the presses.
Okay.
Thank you for finding the time.
I appreciate that now this is basically Daredevil
I will
season
admit,
4 and not some kind of
It's not
strange
entirely
reboot.
Oh,
unpleasant.
the original
Seeing you
idea for
again.
this would have been terrible
Mm.
that they were trying to do.
A lot of time has passed.
And had Bob Iger not come back to Disney, I'm almost certain that whoever was running the show beforehand was gonna would have.
Wasn't it another
Was it-
Bob?
It was. We'll call him Bob.
I think it was
Bob.
JPEG or something. Was that not his name?
I think it was Chapek. Bob Chapek, maybe.
I think it was JPEG or something.
But Bob Chapek, yeah.
Oh, Chapek. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because had he stayed in power, Born Again would have not gone through the extensive reshoots and refilming and actually just completely redoing the whole script. You would have gotten that courtroom drama where Daredevil doesn't even put on the costume for like 5 episodes.
It probably would have tied into She-Hulk more.
Oh, because that's what the world needs, more She-Hulk.
It was a good
It was
show.
actually a garbage. It was a garbage
It was
show.
a good show.
That was horrible.
You just have to
It-
squint and like close your eyes and turn off your brain
Turn off the volume.
Lose consciousness for a few hours. Then you wake up when the credits roll.
You've come up in the world. I could say the same about you.
Now I heard something about
Mayor.
they're
serves
bringing
the
back
city.
the Defenders and putting them into this too.
Are they bringing
I can
back
see it
everybody?
They're bringing
I mean-
back all the Netflix.
I think a Marvel ran Defenders would be much better than what we got through Netflix. Because with Marvel, you can at least tap into everything that they have, you know, their full cast of characters. I mean, wasn't Moon Knight part of the Defenders at one point as well?
I don't know. I know he was Midnight Suns. I don't think he was Defenders though.
Do you think they're going to recast Iron Fist if they do that? Because I know a lot of people were making a stink about him back in the day.
Why? I didn't
did.
hear why.
He did briefly join the Defenders during their war against the Zodiac cartel. So,
a lot of people were just like wanting Iron Fist to be like Asian at the time, if I'm not mistaken. So that was what was going
wasn't
on.
he always a white boy?
I mean, I guess, but they probably
She-Hulk
like,
wasn't for us; it was for our lives.
Correction, dead man. My wife watched that movie, watched She-Hulk as well, and also thought it was trash. So I don't know if that exactly sticks.
I tried watching it, and I don't think I've watched past the first episode.
Sex in the City, it was not.
No.
At least those chicks are hot.
I mean, you don't like,
like Golden
the
Girl.
Jolly Green.
Can you blame me?
You don't like the Jolly Green Giants.
I can't shake the
Wife
feeling that you're gaming the system. Why did you stop being a vigilante?
taking
The line was
center
crossed.
stage.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature.
Interesting. So
Hating the power.
Looks like Iron Fist was always a
That's
white
over
guy.
us.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
but I think they were trying to like push for him to be made Asian, which feels a little bit like he's a martial artist. Why does he have to be Asian?
Yeah.
Isn't that playing into a stereotype? I don't know. There's a whole back and forth on that, I think.
I think the issue was people didn't like the dude's acting. They felt it was really stilted. But I'm kind of thinking maybe that was just the script.
Yeah, I was about to say, was that the actor or was that the script?
It's really hard to tell. Oh, we're getting really close to this, just like 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
But he's not even Daredevil
Sometimes
in
peace
this
needs to be
trailer.
broken. Chaos must.
I know,
but that's what people were saying at the time. That I'm relaying a message here. I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with it.
No. You were the first name on the petition to have Iron Fist be turned Asian.
No, that was for the McRib to come back, and I don't want to be slandered like that.
I agree. I didn't think the Iron Fist show was exactly terrible.
Yeah, he did the best he could with the script. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's been good in
was.
other stuff.
So
Wasn't
I wonder
he
how
in that movie series you just watched? Twilight?
was he?
Did you watch Twilight?
Oh, I haven't told you, have I, DJ? We'll get to that.
Oh.
We'll get to that after this trailer.
I haven't watched Twilight myself, but I was thinking about maybe checking them out at some point in the future, just to
You totally should.
see how bad they get.
Oh, they're actually really good movies.
You're a
Unironically.
man.
Stop
Fucking
it,
hash
Raven.
down.
I'm telling you. Movies.
Wait, who's the lumberjack guy?
That was Punisher.
Yeah, it was Punisher.
But he has a beard. That's not Punisher.
Hmm?
He obviously has been out of the game for a while because apparently Matt Murdock has also not been Daredevil for a minute. Based
Well,
on
once you
the
start
stuff that
killing, you don't stop killing, right? I mean,
once you kill all the mobsters and mafia members and people that do bad things to kids and all of them, you pretty much don't have anyone else left to kill. unless a parking attendant leaves a parking ticket on your car. Then I guess you go after them. But
Are you familiar with the term that when you cough one of the heads of the serpent, that two more grow back in its place? I think that would apply to the mafia.
Unless you just entirely
Is to believe in grace.
very.
I was also raised.
Oh! I wonder if this guy is going to become Jigsaw.
Ooh,
Would they want to
possibly.
do that in this show or save it for Punisher?
I don't know if Marvel will exactly jump out of doing a Punisher series. That might be.
He was in Game of Thrones.
See, watch. Yeah, see, look. All that glass and stuff stuck in his face. Could be Jigsaw right here. And if Punisher's in the series, I mean, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just
How
like
does Jigsaw get the scars in like other media? Because I'm not
Good night.
versed on
Good
that.
night,
not
Dead
dead
Man.
man.
Night. Thank you for
And,
joining us.
Turn in your man card if you watched it. Yep.
If you watch what, Twilight?
Yes. No, he watched the Batman.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the Batman, but he kept on saying like, "Oh, like glow in the sun." Blah blah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get into that after this trailer.
I was also raised.
Oh!
Retribution.
Okay, let's just talk for a second, because very cool look. We know what that one's from. That's a cool look. That's a really cool look. This one right here, though, not a fan of the yellow. Never was a fan of the mustard suit.
You didn't like the yellow suit?
No, and I thought it looked especially egregious in She-Hulk.
You would not have been a fan of Daredevil in the '60s.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why that look stayed in the 60s for the most part. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Not a fan of ketchup and mustard stained clothes, I guess.
Retribution.
Trauma there.
Yeah. I mean, oh my.
This looks a lot more brutal than the first round.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't see how this fails. I don't see how
Mhm.
I don't see how they mess this up.
I just want to.
Does
How
that
this
look-
ties into Avengers Doomsday.
I don't know, but I'm pumped for this, and the fact that they've already got.
Doomsday or
Secret Wars.
not Secret Wars, but or is it Secret Wars?
That's the one that comes out after Doomsday. That's
Yeah.
what you're.
Yeah.
I mean, I see this fitting into Secret Wars. I mean, not this necessarily, but Daredevil having a part in it, because I think every Marvel character is going to get referenced in Secret Wars in some way, shape, or form. But I guess I'm curious to see if like season 2 of Born Again takes place in the rebooted universe. Well, no, it'll probably come before then, because I think Doomsday is like 2027, 2028.
Yeah.
Yeah, Triple Toy says they didn't hold back on the violence. No,
they
they
didn't.
did not.
Which maybe they do a Punisher show, but I don't know. I feel like Punisher is very.
I'm
I feel
thinking
like
this is going to be a one and done. They're going to do Daredevil, Born Again, one and done for that season, and then they're going to turn around and put out some other offshoot. Just
they've
setting
already
up before.
They've greenlit a second season of Born Again. Yeah.
And we
Already.
can't get a Moon Knight season 2.
Yeah, no kidding. I want to
I
see
guess-
that one explored a little bit more.
Yeah.
They're probably saving Moon Knight for Midnight Suns, honestly. I think that's where a lot of the supernatural characters are going to come into play.
Yeah.
Because like, what else would you do with Moon Knight in like a season 2?
Well, they were going to explore the Jake Lockley personality, I think.
I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying, like, what besides it feeling like a retread of, like, you know, him having those manic episodes and whatever else, like, what new would you do with that series besides exploring another personality?
I don't know. I mean, it just depends on how they write the thing. I mean, there's years of comics they could use.
I mean, they've got that, and then they've got him bringing together the whole Midnight Suns team to face some big bad that he can't face on his own.
Yeah, I feel like Moon Knight season 2 is gonna be Midnight Suns.
I mean, Daredevil got 2 seasons before they did Defenders, so
yeah,
there's that.
That was also Netflix, though.
True.
Marvel still had a hand in it.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm not shooting it down. I just don't see. I mean, we'll see if there's anything in the works for. I mean, there's something from IMDb.
It's from August.
Kind of recent. Well,
2 years. Infection confirmed now. Well, what about Werewolf at Night?
I think
I would like to
is
see them
honestly
tie
a one
that.
and done.
They
But
should tie that
I
into
want to
Moon
see
Knight.
more of that.
They could tie that into Moon Knight because that's where
Yeah.
he first debuted was in Werewolf by Night.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Possible production has not yet started. Time's uncertain. That means no. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that one was definitely like a one and done. But
Yeah.
I think the characters.
They were kind of testing the waters for their supernatural characters. You know, that's what that seemed like. And as far as I know, that one was received really well.
Yeah,
liked it.
I haven't heard anyone that had an issue with it. I thought it was really good.
What
I
like
want to
the year
see
later they released the colorized version. I'm very interested to see how that looks.
I like the black and white. I think it fits the vibe, especially with like the blood being highlighted.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to
Whereas
see
it's
what
black
it
and
looks
white
like.
with that red.
But Ghost Rider is something that I'm curious to see come back.
There's been a lot of rumors about him coming out in Secret Wars and stuff like that. And
But do they
making,
do a
like
new
a
one?
cameo in what was it? Like making a cameo in some of the series.
But are they going to use a new Daredevil or not Daredevil, a new Ghost Rider?
New
or
Ghost
are they gonna
Rider?
bring back Nick Cage for a little bit
I don't think
For-
they're going to bring back Nick Cage.
for Secret Wars, maybe.
He will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah,
But again,
for the show, I think they're just going to show. They're not going to show him in human form. They're just going to show him as Spirit of Vengeance.
it'll be a Sandman ordeal, like in No Way Home, where they get
It'll
him
be
to
a
voice
it'll be the Flash ordeal when he was Superman.
But no, like 100% he will be in there because I've said it numerous times on the shows, and I've been saying this for years at this point, but Secret Wars is going to end the MCU as we know it. Whatever comes after Secret Wars will be a rebooted MCU.
Yeah.
Picture this. Spider-Man is fighting.
Oscar Isaac be free from not shooting a movie. Yeah, good possibility on that too. Yeah.
Picture this though: Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and Tony Stark or whatever the heck this Doctor Doom's supposed to be are fighting, and Doom's got the upper hand, and then Spider-Man looks up and a portal's opened up, and you just hear, "I'm here to help you, but first we gotta steal the Declaration of Independence." It's gonna be pretty sweet.
What is wrong with you? Oh, I'd pay to see that. I would. I ain't gonna lie.
I want that. And it's all owned by Disney now, so it'll be perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they can National Treasure mixed with Marvel. That would be amazing.
So Nick Cage won't be Ghost Rider. He'll be. I forgot the character's name.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. And it's like the end of Eternals. As bad as that movie was, you got the Black Knight tease, you got the Blade tease. I know that Blade has been scrapped and tossed aside, never to be heard from again. Fair, but
I think they want to keep Wesley Snipes maybe for a little bit longer.
I would like to see that. I would like to see him come in and have him do the passing of the torch, not just make up a new Blade.
Yeah.
But have him do the passing of the torch to somebody.
I'd like to see all these legacy Marvel characters get to meet up at least one time on screen.
Yeah.
Like Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire would be pretty cool to see.
Well, that's happening. But yeah, I do think that since they introduced Wesley Snipes in Deadpool 3, spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't seen that movie yet.
And where are you if you haven't?
But I think that that's a way that they can bring Wesley back. Have him
Secret Wars of National Treasure.
Don't you forget it.
Have him show teach his son his ways, and then that's when you introduce like a quote unquote new Blade.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only way to do it. I don't see, like, especially with Marsala Ali. How old is this guy now?
He's got to be getting up there
in
by
his
now.
50s.
Or is it Marshala?
Yeah, there's definitely an H in there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
right there.
Mahershala.
51.
Mahershala.
Yeah.
Well, how old is Wesley Snipes right now?
76.
60. Okay,
62.
there is zero reason they can't go ahead and use Wesley Snipes.
Well,
there is like a.
Is he getting geriatric?
Dude, he's 62.
He just did the Expendables.
Okay, well, I guess that's a good point. I just don't know these things. Oh my God!
They just had 82-year-old Harrison Ford.
Hold on, that's CGI though. Let's be fair.
He was.
And what in the new Captain America?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, he didn't
what
put
about
on red paint.
the last
Let's be
Indiana
fair.
Jones? He was 80 then.
Okay, well, okay, yeah. I'll give you that one. You win.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if obviously Marvel doesn't care about having relatively young actors do their things.
Yeah.
I mean, who else is gonna be Indiana Jones though? Like when he
I'm
dies,
not worried about
like,
that.
what else do you do?
No.
You're gonna get Chris Pratt to be Indiana Jones.
No, I think you pivot to like a video game series. Honestly,
They already did that.
Well, I know they've done that, but I don't think you continue making movies with Indy. I think you switch to like a game series.
Or get Chris Pratt.
Yeah, get Chris Pratt and everything.
There's like maybe like 6-7 different actors that are in every damn movie now.
Jack Black,
every damn
The
movie.
Rock. Kevin Hart
Jason
has
Momoa.
actually fallen off a little bit, but he used to be.
Yeah. But it's every movie that you see come out has one of those big, especially if it's like an action movie, has one of those named guys in it, and it's like, okay, great, you're still acting. Can you give somebody else a chance? Let somebody else come, have a breakout moment. I don't know.
They need money. Gotta chase that gravy train.
I am still of the he's gonna become Blade again. Because the whole
what about
point,
Gambit? Do you want to see a Gambit movie?
Oh, I want Channing Tatum to stay Gambit.
Yeah.
at least for, I don't know.
I think
I mean,
Channing
if he's-
Tatum wants to stay Gambit.
Oh,
yeah.
he's all
I mean,
about it.
Dude signed up for that when it was still like in Fox's hands, and then just got tossed aside. I'm so glad that Ryan Reynolds was like, you know what, here, let's give the fans, I guess, what they wanted.
Here's
And
your shot.
And what's sad is we all thought he was going to be trash as Gambit back when it was announced that he was going to be doing a solo.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, you're getting Magic Mike to do this?" No.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that he would have put on that
Actually
good of a
pulled
performance?
it off. Yeah.
I ever since 21 Jump Street, I've been on his side. So I don't care.
But I mean, Channing Tatum, he loves Gambit. From every interview, that's like been his X-Men character from like day one when he started reading comics. So when Jesus Christ, tripping is tripping, man.
Height
Yeah,
accurate.
no, that's a great idea.
That or Danny DeVito, right?
No, Danny DeVito is going to be Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah.
I
It's
actually
just like
prefer that.
crawling on the ceiling, like,
Ah!
Oh, well,
So I mean, Channing Tatum, being a big fan, like Ryan Reynolds is a big fan of Deadpool. That's what made those characters so good, because they actually had history with those characters. They follow them. They probably acted them out, in their freaking bathroom in front of the mirror. They've always wanted to play those characters. And when you put that much time and effort into a character, you want to see it do good, you're going to make it, shine, even if the fucking movie's shit.
Yeah, I mean, you
So-
gotta put your everything into it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think Gambit with Channing Tatum is going to be, it's not going to be a serious movie. Not by any means. It's going to be like a Deadpool-esque movie, but
I don't know.
I'm
You may
okay
wanna
with
go
that.
serious with it.
yeah, late is dead in the water.
Nah, it's not too late.
Well, no, the Marcelo Ali one is. That one was like,
Nah, it could still happen. I have
let's
faith.
see. It is not clear when it will be released. It's not.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if it comes out, there's no way it's going to actually have Marshall Ali in it. Just no
Nah,
way.
surely they haven't burnt that bridge yet.
Oh, this dude's probably fed up with it. It's announced.
Oh, did you hear that they were trying to bring back the guy that got kicked from playing Kang? They're trying to bring him back.
I think they should.
Yeah.
I mean, because Kane can easily be a big threat.
Too bulky. Yeah. Gambit was pretty skinny. So
Yeah.
I like the guy that played Gambit in the Wolverine Origins. I like him.
Yeah.
I like that Gambit.
I don't even mind Tatum being too bulky though, like for that role. Like, yeah, he's a little bulkier, but I mean, if you put on a good performance and you have a love for the character, I think that outweighs having to be perfectly comic accurate, because we saw what a comic accurate Wolverine would look like.
Or maybe you could just go on a cut.
No, not Cavalry. You know who I'm talking. I'm talking about the 3'5" SOB. Yeah.
But they need to get Glenn Danzig to play him. I'm just saying.
That was the rumor, right?
Yeah.
But
forever.
They are talking about Cavalry being the Wolverine in World War Hulk, though.
Well, I've heard a lot of rumors and I've heard a lot of things thrown around about him being like Captain Britain.
Is World War Hulk
coming back as
confirmed?
Calverine, and then coming back or getting who is the other? They were talking about another one that they want him to play. Like, there's been 3 different characters they've thrown his way. So it's and again, what's going to stop him from doing that? Taylor Kish, yeah. What's going to stop him from doing that is if he can get his Warhammer series. If he gets his Warhammer, the Amazon Warhammer series up and going and filming, he's not going to do anything else because he's been trying to get that project pushed forever.
Is that still up in the air?
I think they finally came to an agreement and they're moving forward with it. But it was stalled for so long, they have to redo the writing and scripts and all that shit. So, was this the World War Hulk thing?
Yeah.
Did they figure out something with Universal so they could do a solo Hulk?
I mean,
well, I heard they were changing Hulk up too for this movie. Like they were getting rid of Ruffalo, which I'm okay with.
It's gonna be jarring though, since they've stuck him for so long.
You know what? I actually hate Mark Ruffalo. Watch.
You about to tell us why?
Yeah. Well, one, I hate his Hulk. I think he sucks. 2, I preferred Edward Norton. 3, this dude is the reason why we got Smart Hulk.
I'm an Eric Bana apologist.
He wasn't a bad Hulk.
He wasn't a bad Hulk either.
Yeah.
No, they're honestly.
I'm sorry, Ruffalo when he first started Hulk was fine, but
he was.
When they did the whole Smart Hulk thing, is like you skipped like so much before they became Smart Hulk. It I don't know.
Oh, here we go. I thought this was sharing, but he said Kevin Ruffalo confirmed what we've been fearing, and the chances for a standalone Hulk movie are non-existent. So Kevin's like, "What would you like to do?" And he said, "What would you do if you had a standalone Hulk movie?" And I said, "Well, I'd like to take him from this raging maniac to kind of this integrated character." And he's like, "Okay, we'll do that over the course of 4 movies. We'll never give you a standalone Hulk."
Now, if they do World War Hulk, where he's just Hulk, I don't see why they would. Because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see, him being smart. They want to see him raging. They want to see Hulk.
The smart thing, ironically, since we're talking about Smart Hulk, the smart thing I think they should have done is like have him still be able to tap into like a deeper anger and maybe go full Hulk, and that Smart Hulk's just kind of like an in-between form that he can take if he needs to just do certain tasks, I guess.
Well, I mean, there was the whole catalyst for Old Man. Was it Old Man Hulk or
Old Man
Maestro?
Maestro.
Oh, Maestro. There was a whole catalyst where he was killing his own fucking family.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't you tap into that to give us the Raging Hulk, to give us the.
But will that turn the audience on Hulk if he's killing,
I mean,
well, I'm not saying do Maestro, but kind of look at what turned him that way in the comics, and try to tap into that to bring back the Hulk that everybody really wants. I mean, sure, not everybody wants him. I want him. I want to see the Hulk, raging across the screen.
I'm very interested to know what's going on with that Immortal Hulk series that they did like a year or 2 ago. I want to know
how that ended. Are you talking about the comic series?
Yeah. I figured maybe eventually that would probably come up.
By the way,
has it been that long?
It's really been a long time since Immortal Hulk.
Oh God! Don't age me.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't mind if they even Actually, what I'm hoping happens is that they just recast Hulk in the rebooted MCU.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to recast everybody. That's the cool thing about doing a soft reboot is some people can make the jump.
Some people will stay.
Others don't have to.
Is there anybody you can picture being Hulk though? Because I can't.
I can picture anybody but Mark Ruffalo.
I'm just trying to think of somebody that is already in the game that could take.
And
over.
you're not thinking about who could be Hulk because Hulk is a CGI character.
Yeah, you got to
who could be Bruce Banner?
And anybody can be Bruce Banner. Anybody can.
I just want to have somebody in mind, I guess, and I just can't.
Like
Bring back
Armie
Edward
Hammer.
Norton.
You
Armie
could bring back
Hammer.
Edward Norton. Armie Hammer could be Hulk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought he was like mired in controversy right now or something.
I don't
He
know. Who
always
isn't
is.
mired in controversy?
Yeah.
I guess that's a good point.
I mean, you can make anybody a decent Bruce Banner. You just have to be sympathetic,
Yeah.
and then then you're CGI'd up. And I probably wouldn't even hate Mark Ruffalo as Hulk as much if they wouldn't have messed with his design and gave him Mark Ruffalo's stupid looking face.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. There's a world of possibilities, and we're just gonna have to wait until Secret Wars comes out to see where it goes.
the harder
It's
thing though, is like, who do y'all see? Who's y'all's dream cast to take the place of Captain America, Tony Stark, Iron Man? Who do you put in as actors to be the original 5 Avengers in
Would they
a
not
rebooted
just keep?
MCU?
Would they not just keep Anthony Mackie? Because
I'm
They'll
talking about
probably keep Anthony Mackie as Captain America.
I'm talking a complete reboot, or not a complete reboot. I'm talking like when they reset, because Steve Rogers will come back, Iron Man will come back, Hawkeye will come back, Scarlet Widow.
I don't know. I don't like enough
Black
actors to like commit to any of them. You know.
they'll probably get somebody who was on Disney Channel.
We've had so many movies with the same actors for so long. You don't really get to see any really new faces out there. You say, oh yeah, that would be a good one. You know.
Logan
the dude
Paul
that plays
is Steve Rogers.
The dude that plays Craven. They could have used him for
He was
Captain
Quicksilver.
Britain or something. Or Quicksilver.
He was Quicksilver.
Well,
in Age of Ultron.
bring him. I guess if he's already done it, they can't really bring him back. But I mean, I don't see why they couldn't actually change his look enough.
I mean, it just depends. Yeah, but I think the key is going to be finding relatively unknown actors, people that are starring in like B films and low budget stuff. Because that's where Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. and I mean Edward Norton was probably the biggest titled character there as far as like actors in recent memory that was like A-listers. Because Chris Evans had done like a bunch of
career.
He did,
Robert Downey Jr.
but he also fell off.
Yeah, he dipped into drugs and alcohol, and like most of them back in the day, and
like Tony Stark.
Yeah, that's why he was perfect for that character. He's like, oh, I'm just going to tap into my real life.
Yeah, but I mean, at the time, he was still like yes, he had a good career back in the '90s, but this was like 10 years after his heyday, so he wasn't like a big name actor anymore. That's what I'm thinking.
Was a washout.
You've got to find people that serious only. No jokes.
All right, a pass then.
Okay. But yeah, no, I think that's where they need to look. Less Flash and more people that can devote 10 years plus of their life to a film series.
Pete Davidson.
That's
no.
On that note,
he's young.
Raven, what you got coming up?
Apparently not a list of current B-list actors. So, well, of course, every Monday, Ravens Cross Sands, 9 p.m. East Standard Time on YouTube. Next Tuesday, we're doing another knockoffs and knockouts in customs. 9 p.m. East Standard Time on the Ravensers channel. Still working on the Savage Crucible thing. Oh, not to pull my normal shtick from Ravenside over here, but Savage Crucible pre-sale for Elric ends tomorrow, so get your orders in. Other than that, that's about it. Doc Knock collab. If anybody in the chat or anybody knows anybody that has a Doc Knock and would like to join a collaboration, first one I believe drops Monday that we're starting. So that's it.
All right. DJ, what you got?
A lot of burning passion and a horrible case of gas.
Fair
And
enough.
you can follow me on Instagram at Durger, spelled exactly as it's written right here.
No, other hand.
Oh, is it over here now?
There you
Because
go.
on my screen it's right
there.
here. Okay, well I'm gonna just I
There
can't
it
see what I'm
is.
doing. Yeah, I guess I'm doing it. But just follow me there. And I'll be dipping into some potential voice work. Very, very tentative, so stay tuned.
Very cool.
All right, now this is where you ask me what I've got going on.
What do you got going on?
Austin,
I'm glad
whatever do you have happening in your circle corner of the world?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Well, you can obviously find me on Instagram at lights.camera.actionfigures, as well as right there underneath my name at amp__toys with a Z. There you can join in on really awesome collabs that are centered entirely around camera and editing techniques. And also, if you get in now and you join these collabs, your photos could be featured in a upcoming magazine, all the details I'm going to share right now, that will showcase your work in a printed form, along with like how-tos written up by me.
Yay!
Thank you. So yeah, go follow Amp Toys and follow me, and you can also find me every Monday at 9 p.m. with Raven on Ravens Across the Sands, and then every Thursday with Pop Culture 3, and also like occasionally on Knockoffs and Knockouts, which I should be on next week because I've got one to look at. And then any other thing that Raven wants to do that he's kind enough to let me get on with.
I don't run that many shows.
And if you really want to follow Austin, I'll be posting his address in the chat after the show.
Actually, I think my title needs to be semi-professional, because I'm all over
follow
the place.
him, and then
I'm in everyone's live streams. But
I'll
that's
change
all I
mine
got.
if you really want to.
No, you don't have to. That's all I got. It was a pleasure hanging with you gentlemen tonight. And
pleasure's all mine.
We'll see y'all in the next one.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.